not one of the Three Stooges there. When our pets snore, it's cute, right? But snoring could actually indicate a serious health problem. And Indyvet's Dr. James Speiser, our friend, is here with us with what I think is kind of a wake-up call, no pun intended, about snoring and when it could be a real issue here. When is it something that is more than just something that we think is cute?
Well, you know, when many dogs snore when they sleep, and it's not really a problem. But if they are snoring when they're awake and at rest, or when they're exercising or after they've exercised, then that can indicate a problem.
Okay, so what are some of the causes for this?
You know, in long-nosed dogs, obesity is a big problem, where they have a little too much tissue in the neck that occludes the airway. Certainly allergies or infections in the nose can cause them to snore, or anything that can occlude the airway, such as nasal polyps or masses in the throat.
And I know that there are a lot of pooches, like Rosie here, a Boston Terrier with kind of a short snout, pugs,
Right.
bulldogs, all of those variety of breeds.
You're exactly right. Now those breeds have a special problem. They have three different problems. One, it starts with their nose, where they have a very pinched nose so that they can't really get air into their nasal cavity, like you can see here on the left side of the screen. And then they also have a very long soft palate that hangs down into the airway and occludes the airway. And then there's tissues that are just in front of each vocal cord that can evert, just like if you pulled your pocket out of your pants. It occludes the airway, and those three things cause them to not be able to breathe well at all.
Okay, so the noise during the sleep, that's an obvious clue. What are some other symptoms that we should be looking for?
Well, anything that exercise intolerance, they go out and they try to exercise and they just can't do it. Noisy breathing, obviously, snoring when they're excited, coughing, gagging, and certainly, particularly in the short breed dogs, those dogs can not only get cyanotic, but it also predisposes them to heat stroke, which is a big problem when it's warm.
Okay, beyond just waking them up when they're sleeping and snoring, what are some other treatment options that are out there?
Well, for the bulldogs and those type breeds, what ought to happen really is when they are young and they're getting spayed or neutered, those things should be assessed and surgically corrected. In regards to other breeds of dogs that are snoring, if people can pull their phones out, record it, document it, then they can take that to their veterinarian and they can determine whether or not it's really a problem or whether or not it's a benign symptom that don't really need to worry about.
Is it sometimes surgery?
Sometimes surgery is necessary, absolutely, and sometimes it's simply a matter of losing weight or handling an allergy, or maybe they do have a nasal infection that can be easily managed with medication.
Okay, Dr. Speiser, always good to have you in, and appreciate Rosie being by here. Dr. Speiser with Indyvet Emergency and Specialty Hospital in Indianapolis. For more information, and you have a cool app, go to the Facebook page through fox59.com in the link section. We'll see you guys next time.
Great.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you, Ray.
All right, Jim, waiting on a little bit of a warm-up and maybe some sunny skies.
Yeah, in fact, indications right now, Ray, that we're starting to see a little bit of